Hey everyone, welcome to Boosted Tutor. I'm Brandon and we're at GP Oakland. I'm here getting some prizes for the giveaway, maybe a playmat. Speaking of the giveaway, I'm going to do it Tuesday night. That's when I'm going to record it. Probably put it up Tuesday, like late night, maybe Wednesday during the day. We'll see. So if you want to get your entries in, comment on any of my 12 days of Christmas giveaway videos before Tuesday. So just to be safe, do it by Monday, but Tuesday's the cutoff. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of a cop-out today, and I have a video that I did a while ago and never posted it, so I'm just going to do it now. So you guys get to see a flashback draft. Hey everyone, welcome to Booster Tutor. I'm Brandon, and today, sorry, another cracker pack, but this time, Magic Origins. I know, right? Magic Origins, no one even plays that anymore. But you know what? Want to change it up a little bit, kind of get a little sick of Balfour's Zendikar, and this wasn't a bad format. It was just a little predictable. Okay, let's get started. We're going to do a little something different today, as I probably already said. Origins, that's right. We're going to do some crack-a-packs of Origins. You know, that thing that nobody plays anymore. But, yeah, I had some packs, so I figured I'd do a little old crack-a-pack. Or old, yeah, whatever, who cares. Pick one, pick one. Alright, so let's start off with a Crowan Sergeant. This is a 2 colorless and a red for a 2/2 with first strike and renown 1. Renown is if they hit a player, it gets +1/+1 counter on it. So yeah, that guy's really good actually. He was pretty awesome in this format because this format was very fast. I didn't find it too fast, but everyone said it was fast, and I tend to believe everybody else who said that because the fast decks won a lot. So yeah, he's definitely a good first pick. Elvish Visionary, 1 and a green for a 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. It's not a bad card. Turn 2, you get to blocker, basically, and you get to draw a card. That's not bad. So, Stratus Walk, 1 and a blue for enchant creature. And when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Okay, good. And enchanted creature has flying, but enchanted creature can block only creatures with flying. So this was good if you want to put on one of your creatures, like a big one, just to give it flying to get through. Or, as what happened to me, you have a blocker on the ground and they have a creature that they want to attack with, but your creature is bigger to block with. They put this on it and you cannot block the creature on the ground, and therefore they win the game. So yeah, it's not a great card. It's definitely not first pickable, but it does work. Cleric of the Forward Order. 1 and a white for a 2/2. When he enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life for each creature you control named Cleric of Forward Order. So basically, he comes into play, you gain 2 life. If you have another one, you get 4 life. This is a good card because in this format, 2-drops that were creatures that were 2/2s or whatever were very good, especially in white and red because that was a very fast deck. If you get multiples, he's amazing. I like him. I would probably maybe first pick him over this just because he is faster. Lightning Javelin, 3 and a red for a sorcery, and Lightning Javelin deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Scry 1. Looks nice, right? Hey, 4 to do 3 damage to creature or player, and you get to scry. Problems: sorcery speed, too slow. Other problem: 4 mana, way too slow, and it just doesn't do enough on when you cast it. Like, oh, I'm gonna pay 4 to do 3 to kill your cleric. I mean, that's not a big swing for you. It was just too slow, it didn't do enough. There you go, Shambling Ghoul, 1 and a black for a 2/3, and he enters the battlefield tapped. 2 mana for a 2/3 is an amazing deal. If you get multiples of him, he was great. If you get like one of them, he was fine, but he was something you always wanted to take over a lot of other black cards. Calculated Dismissal, 2 and a blue, counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Spell Mastery, which is if there are 2 or more instants or sorceries in your graveyard, you get to scry 2. I don't remember this card being in this format, so it was not good. Counter spells are not that great in this format, and a 3 mana conditional, I guess, technically, counter spell is not good. So yeah, definitely don't want to take that. Rock Maulers, 4 and a green for a 4/4, has trample and renown 2. This card was a beating if it got on the table. Like, oh, I hated this card, just seeing it come down. A lot of decks would just beat you so fast that you shouldn't be able to play this usually, but a lot of games I played, when I got this guy down, he just was, people were like groaned, because he's very good. Heavy Infantry. Hey, look, another 5 mana for a 3/4. That's only 1 less power. And when Heavy Infantry enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. This card is so much worse. So much worse than Rock's Maulers. It is a 3/4 for 5, which is a really bad deal. And his effect only works when he comes into play and does it once. Like, yay! I don't even get to attack with him whenever I tap their creature. Uncommon, Swift Reckoning. 1 and a white for a sorcery. Destroy target tapped creature. Okay, hey, you know what? 2 mana to destroy a creature. Not bad. It's tapped. That kind of sucks. Means they probably attacked with it. But Spell Mastery, which is usually if there are 2 or more instants or sorcery cards in your graveyard, its Spell Mastery it has Flash. So basically it can be played as an instant, which is nice. I don't know if I'd first pick this card. It's removal, which is nice. Only costs 2, very nice. Sorcery for each sucks. But even then, that tapped creature thing kind of was not very good. Zindakar's Royal, 3 green enchantment. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 2/2 green elemental creature token onto the battlefield. Okay, this card seems like it's amazing, right? Well, first off, it seems like, oh, that's crap. Then you're like, wait a minute, let me think about this. 5 mana for a do-nothing enchantment that makes 2/2s every turn. You're like, oh, that could be actually pretty good. It can get out of control. It doesn't. It's too slow, doesn't do enough, and yeah, it's almost there. Almost there. Revenant. 4 and a black for a star. That must mean something. Has flying. Revenant's power and toughness are equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Oh, hey, that's horrible. That card's not good. It's just 5 mana for a star. Okay, this better be really good. Oh, it's creature cards in graveyards. Oh, wait a minute. Just mine? That could be a 1/1. That could be a 0/0. That's how bad that card is. No, won't even look at that. Our rare is Goblin Piledriver. 1 and a red for a 1/2. That's not great. Protection from blue. Okay. Still not great. Whenever Goblin Piledriver attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking goblin. Oh, okay. He's for constructed. Like, in draft, he's not good. But man, is that art beautiful, right? I mean, come on. You gotta take that. But no. And I have a foil. Hey, look, another heavy infantry. Great. Okay, so Goblin Piledriver, 2 conditional. It's not good for draft. Not gonna take that. Heavy infantry, no, it's horrible. So, these, I like Swift Reckoning, Rock Smaller, Shambling Ghoul, Cleric of the Forward Order, Elvish Visionary, and a Crone Sergeant. Okay, so let's get rid of these. These are not good. Okay, so Crone Sergeant, Elvish Visionary, Cleric, Shambling Ghoul, Rocks, Swift Reckoning. Okay, so let's go down this. Rock Smaller, great late game. Problem is, late game in this format was really hard to get to, so sorry, Muller, you're going. Elvish Visionary, it's nice, but it's not going to be a first pickable card. Maybe if you're going to Elves deck, but even then you want first pick this to go into an Elves deck. That's horrible. Okay. Okay, so we have Crone Sergeant. I like him. The first strike's nice. The Renown can happen once in a while. But the 3 mana for 2/2 is not very good. So get rid of him. Swift Reckoning. It's removal. Always good. But it's very slow removal. It's very conditional removal. And I'll have to get rid of it, sorry. So, it's between Shambling Ghoul and the Cleric. You wouldn't think these would be first pickable, but in this format, they were very first pickable. I liked Shambling Ghoul. I could take him a lot. I never really took the Cleric that much, but I had him played against me a lot. And if you can get multiple, he is really good. But sadly, I would, just because I know the white deck is so good in this format, it's hard. Like, just because I know it's so good, I would take the white. But me, myself, I'm taking the Shaman Goal just because I like that card so much. 2 mana for a 2/3. It's just really annoying. All right. Sorry, that was a lot to discuss on that, but we've never been through Origins here, and I want to talk about every card. All right, our next pack, Mighty Leap. 1 and a white for an instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of a combat trick, but it's not a great one. Macabre Waltz. 1 and a black. Return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card. This is not a bad card. It's not first pickable, but you can do a little shenanigans with it. I did once, and it was very nice. Timberpack Wolf. 1 green for a 2/2. It gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name. So if you have multiples, it gets bigger and bigger. You get 2. They're both 3/3s. You have 3. They're both 4/4s, so on. It's a pretty good card, but you would have to first pick it to really get that effect to go off. Straswalk we talked about before. Shambling Golem, my first pick last. Here it is. Separatist Void Mage. This card, oh, so good. 3 and a blue for a 2/2. When he enters the battlefield, you may return target creature to its owner's hand. That is your hand or their creature to their hand. I had like 3 of these in a draft once, and I played like all 3, I think. And the guy wiped the board, and then I played Macabre Waltz, and he just like was like, okay, well, I scoop because I'm not gonna be able to beat this, and it was very nice. Vine Snare, 2 and a green, instant, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn by creatures with power 4 or less. Hey, it's a really bad fog that's conditional. No. Heavy infantry we talked about, not good. Prickle Boar, 4 and a red for a 3/3. As long as it's your turn, Prickle Boar gets +2/+0 and has first strike. And the fast white red or red whatever deck, it's a nice top end, but it's not great. Ooh, Reeve Soul. 1 a black, sorcery, destroy target creature with the power of 3 or less. Doesn't look like this card is great, but it's amazing. I mean, it's just cheap removal, sorcery, which kind of sucks, but it's not conditional. I mean, it's conditional, but there's so many creatures with power 2 or less that it can just do a lot of work. I mean, 3 or less? Yeah, look at this. I mean, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. It kills everything on this board for 2. Oh, Sphinx's Tutelage. 2 and a blue. Enchantment, whenever you draw a card, target opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. If they're both non-land cards that share a color, repeat this process. Pay 5 and a blue, draw a card, then discard a card. This card's dumb. Like, that comes on the board, people just groan and they hate you because it just mills and mills for like doing no work, and it's just annoying, and it can win you at games. Like, it's won many a game for me and against me, and it's annoying. Blood Cursed Knight. 1 white black for a 3/2, not bad. As long as you control enchantment. Hey, that's an enchantment. That'd be 3 colors, so that's crazy. Don't do that. He gets +1/+1 and lifelink. In the black-white enchantment deck, which never really came along that great because there weren't that many great enchantments, it's a great card. On its own, it's a fine card, but I would not first pick it. Just because it's 2 colors and it doesn't do enough, basically. War Oracle, 2 white for a 3/3. That's okay. Has lifelink, that's pretty good. And Renown 1. That card is awesome, but it gets targeted for removal so much. And the double white kind of hurts it, but it's a really good card. And a rare is Dark Petition, which is basically black 3 for sorcery. Search your library for a card and put that card in your hand. Then shuffle your library, spell mastery. You get that effect, and then you add black to your mana pool. It's a fine card, it's just very slow. So let's see here. The Oracle I like, but I'm not gonna first pick that just because I have the Tutelage, I have a Void Mage, and I have a Reeve Soul. Oh man, I mean, knowing this format, everything tells me to take the Reeve Soul because it pretty much, I mean, look at this, it destroys, it kills any creature on this board right here, like out of this pack, because everything has 3, 3, 3, and just, yeah. So yeah, it kills everything, which is nice. And you could probably get multiple if you first pick it. But 6 is totally just so dumb. I would first pick this just because I like that deck. I mean, it's not even a deck. You can just throw it in any blue deck. It's just so much work. And maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe the Void Mage comes back to you. Probably not. Maybe the Resoul comes back to you. You can do blue-black. Sure, why not? Okay, anyway, yeah, I'd first pick the Tula just because I like that card and it's dumb and it's fun. Alright, so that was our first, probably our last Origins Crack-A-Pack. I just wanted to add a few packs of it laying around. Wanted to just go over it in case no one's ever done it before. It was an okay format, but like every core set, it was very basic. It was 2 colors usually, and it was just, I don't know, got kind of boring after a while. Okay, well, hope you like that. It's a little different. It's an older set Crack-A-Pack, which maybe I'll do that if I ever come across any older sets. Open them up, see what would be good in a draft. Don't really know all the draft formats from before, but give it my best shot. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at booster_tutor. If you want to subscribe to this, I would love that. Like it, comment down below. I'm going to try and do some new things on my videos. I'm working on one right now. It's just taking a really long time. It's a lot more, let's say, complicated than these. So hopefully it'll turn out good. Thank you.